Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 990. This is the first Omen. The first Omen is a 2024 film that is directed by Arkashar Stevenson. Arkashar Stevenson. Arkasha Stevenson. This is a prequel to the original Omen movie that came out in 1976. And I saw this movie on April 28th, 2024 at CMX Liberty Luxury 15 in Cinebistro in Liberty Township, Ohio. This is from 20th Century Studios, and this movie is a prequel to how evil was born. So, this is about Margaret, who is a young American woman who is sent to Rome to begin a life of service to the church and to God. Things are well at first, but then she encounters a darkness that causes her to question her own faith and uncovers a terrifying conspiracy that hopes to bring about the birth of evil incarnate. And she begins to wonder what's going on when she sees that one of the girls who lives at the church, one of the young girls, let's just say that she's more distant and mysterious than the other girls, and Margaret begins to wonder if anything is wrong with this girl. But let's just say that it's not the girl that's wrong, it's the church. Because when Margaret figures out what's going on with the church, she then begins to question her own faith. But what happens next is shocking to herself and to everyone in the church when she finds out that she is pregnant. Pregnant, but not by the normal cycle of life, not by the normal process of nature and life. She doesn't know what happened. Or let's just say the church does a little bit. And what the church also knows is that there's something inside Margaret's belly that will eventually become the evil incarnate that the church has been waiting for. Now, I will say that this movie, The First Omen, and Immaculate, just to say there have been a little similarities between the two, as both movies both involve a young woman, American woman, who travels to a church in Rome to try to be of service to the church. This woman is becoming a nun, a sister to the church, and wants to figure out her own faith, but then sees a conspiracy involving the church. And I will say that both women eventually become pregnant, but they don't know how this happened. Oh, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Now, even though the first Omen and Immaculate have a little bit of similarities, I did enjoy both movies, but I will say that both movies have different endings. Especially since the first Omen is a prequel to the original Omen film. And let's just say that the evil character that is in the Omen films, this evil character is real. I wouldn't really say it's in the first Omen, but there's a reference to this character. How about that? Without spoiling it, there's a reason why the first Omen is a prequel to the Omen film. Because the first Omen is the beginning of how evil was born and what evil is. Who and what evil is. So Neo Tycho 3 portrays Margaret in the film. So she is sent to Rome to be of service to the church. And that's when she figures out something is going on. Ralph Ineson portrays Father Brennan in the film, who he is a priest who warns Margaret of a conspiracy within the church. Sonia Braga portrays Sister Savia. She is the abyss of Festival Deli Orphanage in Rome that Mordred works at. Like Mordred works at the orphanage, but she also is of daily service to the church. Taufik Burhon portrays Father Gabriel, who is a member of the Catholic clergy working at the orphanage. Bill Nighy, who you probably know as probably seen him in Pirates of the Caribbean 2 and 3 as the Flying Dutchman. He portrays Cardinal Lawrence in the film, who is a member of the Catholic Church. Maria Carvalho portrays Luz, Luc, who is Mordred's roommate. Charles Dance portrays Father Harris. Nicole Solis portrays Coretta Sacania. Esther Curry Wilson as Sister Angela. Andrea Archandale as Pablo. Rachel Hood Road as Catherine Thorne. And Eva Ross. And yeah, this movie was pretty good. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie review of the first Omen. Please enjoy my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.